This is good. This is some good stuff. I've been waiting to do this one all day. Duke probably has, would you agree Duke has the best the best recruiting class ever? Like Duke, you probably would agree with me, Duke has the best recruiting class of any college team ever. They have RJ Barrett, the number 1 player in the nation. They have Cameron Reddish, the number 2 player in the nation, and they just now signed Zion Williamson, the number 3 player in the nation. Oh, and by the way, they have Trey Jones, the number 8 player in the nation and the number 1 point guard in the nation. 4 players in the top 10. The number 1, the number 2, and the number 3 top-ranked players in the nation, and the number 1 point guard who's number 8 in the nation. Now, I love this. Oh, man, I know people are angry. Everyone's getting fired up. Everyone hates. They're like, oh, I hate Duke. They're the worst. Again, I talked about this at the opening of the show. I think people are jealous of other people's success. But I love this, man. I may actually watch college basketball before March next season. I'll admit, the only games I watch that are college basketball are the ones I work at here at Washington State. I don't care. Until March Madness hits, I have no reason to give a crap about basketball. But this changes my opinion. Now I'm curious. What happens with these? I mean, this is a storyline I'm very interested in. How good is Duke going to be? How well do those 4 guys play with each other? Do they all see the court? I mean, obviously they're going to all play. I can't wait to see what happens. It is so fascinating. And it's funny, Kentucky head coach Mike Calipari ripped Duke. He talked about how, the way that Duke recruits, they're taking an approach that's more than basketball. They're recruiting players with not just talking about basketball, they're talking about far more. You're damn right they should use more than basketball to recruit players. Are you kidding me? Here, let's talk about this. If I'm a player trying to decide what program I want to go to. So Zion Williamson just committed to Duke, and everyone thought he was going to commit to Clemson. Like Clemson had a huge lead, and he ultimately decided Duke instead of Clemson. If I'm Zion Williamson, and I have a chance to go to either Clemson and play by myself, or instead of going to Clemson, instead of sucking with Clemson and trying to win games all by myself, I can go to Duke University, the Duke University that's won championship after championship after championship, with a ton of talent. I'll have help. I can win. I can have fun. Oh, and by the way, you get to learn from Coach K. Coach K is not only a basketball genius, Coach K is a guy I'd want to be around to learn about life from. If I'm a college kid making this decision, it's very easy. I'm going to Duke tomorrow. I want to play with good players. I want to win games. And I want to learn about more than basketball, because apparently Calipari's like, hey, they recruit with more than basketball. I want to learn about life from Coach K. If I'm a dad and my son is trying to decide where to go play basketball in college, and he gets an offer from Duke, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who else offered him. Duke is where he's going. Because not only does he have a great basketball experience, where he can learn from Coach K, he can learn the game of basketball from Coach K, he will also be a better person because of the interaction he would have with Coach K. I think that highly of Coach K. Zion Williamson, of course he chose Duke. Wouldn't you choose Duke? Like, you're telling me you would rather choose Clemson, a team that's not historically a great basketball team, that you're going to be all by yourself, or go have fun. Go to Duke, win games, play for a great head coach, learn about life and learn about basketball. You're lying if you're telling me you're not picking Duke. Come on, guys. That you can't rip. Everyone's mad. Everyone's upset about Duke. I'm not. I think it's great television. It's an interesting story, and the players, of course, that's what they chose. That's what I would have chosen. And if you're telling me you wouldn't choose that, you're lying to yourself. Come on. Coach K, you get to win a ton of games. You get to play basketball for free. I don't know, man. I can't believe people are so outraged. Everybody is so angry at people being successful. Like, people just resent success. I don't get it. I don't know. I don't understand. When I see people that are successful, I'm like, hey, can I meet with you? Can you tell me about what you're doing? Like, I don't know. I got to work with a filmmaker in LA this summer, and he won Sundance at 21. It was incredible. And, when he told me about his success, I was like, how do I get there? What do you do? And he mentored me. He taught me a lot of stuff. I don't know. I don't resent success, and I don't think people should. I don't understand why people do so often. My name is Zach Schaumler. This is Strong Opinion Sports. Thank you so very much for tuning in. This is my favorite show in the world. This is my passion and my podcast that I love. I love it. I appreciate you guys listening. You can subscribe to Strong Opinion Sports on iTunes, on SoundCloud, and on YouTube. You can find the full entire podcast on YouTube as well as my most interesting clips. Please help me out. Please tell your friends about Strong Opinion Sports. If you probably know Reddit better than I don't understand Reddit at all. If you understand Reddit, please tell your friends about Strong Opinion Sports. Share it on Reddit, share it on Twitter, share it on Facebook, whatever you want. Please help me grow the podcast by telling your friends and sharing the links to this podcast on the internet. Tell your friends about Strong Opinion Sports and help me grow. My name is Zach Schaumler. Thank you so very much for listening. We're going to be back on Wednesday. Wednesday is going to be a fun podcast because a lot of different things happened in the NFL today. A lot of coach movement, a lot of player movement, interesting stuff, rumors, this and that. Wednesday is going to be a great podcast. I promise you, we're going to talk about the Super Bowl, but there's a lot of good stuff to talk about because a lot of coaching moves happened. I think Pat Shurmur just got hired by the Giants. A lot of fun stuff. Wednesday is going to be awesome. Thank you so much for listening and have a great day, everybody. Bam, we're done.